Ninja 300 is coming back. I once owned as my first bike a Ninja 250, and when the 300 came out, it was a game changer for beginner bikes. And now we've graduated from the 300 to the 400 to now the 500. And then out of nowhere, Kawasaki registers the 300 back for emissions testing. What is going on? Why does Kawasaki need to bring the 300 back to America? Today we're going to try to tackle that question. Ace Hardware's online over there. This place is really developing. McDonald's behind the ZX4RR. This bike not only has the 500 sitting below it, it has the 650 sitting below it in terms of performance. Now it has the 300 below it once again. What is Kawasaki doing? Is this going to be their attempt to have a new entry into the lineup? Man, it is so bizarre. But if they make it look half as good as this, that's great. But I don't think they are. I think it's just them bringing back the 300 that we already experienced those years back. This is an awkward stop. You see this double stop here? That's a bit awkward. At least according to motorcycle.com and their findings with the California Air and Resource Board, is that the good old Ninja 300 is coming back, and it should still have the 39 horsepower, 200 and some, I already forget the cc. It's under 300 cc's, okay? But about 39 horsepower, about 20 pound-feet of torque. You should still have the slippery clutch on it. It is pretty much coming back as the same bike that many of you guys know and love. I never got a chance to ride one. I had the predecessor, the 250, great bike. And that had a cracking 25 horsepower, the 250. Then they went to the Ninja 300, a small displacement increase, but they got so much more power out of that engine. It's just incredible. And then they kept creeping. 250, 300, 400, and then 500. Look at that beast. I don't even know what that thing was. If you guys didn't know, that the Ninja 300 is still in production. It's made in India. In the past, when we got it, it was made in Thailand, I'm pretty sure, like this bike. But it's made in India, and it is available on the Indian market, and they're bringing it back to the United States market. Has the Ninja 500 got too expensive for an entry level? I looked in my area. There's actually rebates and discounts to be had, like $700 rebates, and so you can get a Ninja 500 under $5,000. And for that sort of money, I mean, it is just an incredible buy, an incredible deal. If the Ninja 300, and it looks like it is, because why would they register the engine to be certified if they weren't bringing it back? If the Ninja 300 comes back, how are they going to price it? Is it going to be priced at $3,500? I mean, that's less than a lot of Honda's Minimotos. Honda's Minimotos, some of them are over $4,000 now. And it's like, then you get this 39 horsepower beast of a sports bike and the Ninja 300 for what, $4,500, $3,500? It could absolutely wreck Honda's entry-level motorcycle prospects. Who else would it wreck? Well, there's the incredible Triumph Speed 400. Loved that bike. It's a cracking of a single cylinder. You have the KTMs that have more power, but you know, the RC390, for example, things like that. You have the R3 that costs way too much money for the performance, but it damn is sexy. Suzuki has the 250 still. Don't they have a sports bike 250 still, which is just crazy to me. Suzuki's lineup, just get the SV650 and you could ride that bike the rest of your life and be happy. Please see me, RX. Okay, good. And so the body styling is looking to be exactly the same, I would expect. Maybe they give it some updated styling. They don't need to. They need to keep the cost down on this bike as much as possible. Don't change really anything about it. Just bring back the Ninja 300 as it was but bring it back at a lower price, and we might be cooking with fire with that bike. It might be so cheap that I might have to go buy it to be a stablemate with the ZX4RR. With the rebates even right now on like a Ninja 500, there you can buy it for less than a CB300R. That is absolutely ridiculous how affordable Kawasaki's entry-level motorbikes are. I don't know, was that guy waving at me inside the Tesla, or was he waving at another Tesla or somebody he knew? That was kind of strange. Maybe he was waving me by because he wants me to be in front of him. I don't know. It's like an old man in a Model S Plaid. That thing would absolutely pancake me at any given second. So I just gotta, I don't really like being in front of him now that I'm thinking about it. What if he gets, you know, a little whiskey throttle on that? But this is a fun topic. I think, you know, price it under, the thing is, like, if they price it at $4,000 with discounts on a Ninja 500, you can just spend a few $100 more and get a Ninja 500. So it's like, unless they enter it back into the US market for bargain basement prices, the Ninja 300 just doesn't make any sense to me. Breathing all that diesel, not from the Prius. It almost looks like it's coming out of the Prius. But there's a racetrack up here that I want to go to. I've been to before. When I mean racetrack, that's a gas station chain. It's not available everywhere in the US. Gosh, I am just inhaling this diesel. But this racetrack, I'm gonna have to find ethanol-free gasoline. I don't technically need to, but I would like to, because today, at the end of the day, I'm getting a new delivery, and it's for a press bike from Honda. It's the XR150L, and that bike's carbed, and I don't want to put ethanol gas into that carbed setup. So I am going to see if they have ethanol-free gas here, and if they don't, I'm going to have to keep searching for ethanol-free gas, because it is getting harder and harder and harder to find. Okay, what do we have? E85, absolute opposite of what I need. I think it's all E85, man. What is this? I guess we're out in the boonies, so if you're closer to agricultural stuff, maybe E85's a better option. That might be the Murano that's getting dropped off for me today. Might as well fill up. Not on E85. Man, it always feels good to have a full tank of gas on a motorcycle. Let me know if you guys have that weird like sense of accomplishment. And I think it's the same in like in my cars too. It's not just a motorcycle thing. I don't know, maybe you guys get that same sort of high when you see full bars on your motorcycle or automobile. Okay, Nissan, take your time. Just take your time getting across. Nope, there's a Popo back there. I'm gonna slow it down. We're just gonna slow it down. But I'll see you guys in the comments about the Ninja 300. I mean, if they can price it at $3,500, the market, they got the market. Maybe that's not low enough. Maybe that's too low. Maybe $4,000. But the thing is, like I said, guys, you get a Ninja 500 for under 5K. So what's the point of the Ninja 300 at that point? Maybe if you want a track bike, I can't find any good logical reason that this bike should come back to the United States with the Ninja 500 here, unless, like I said, it's priced dirt cheap. I'll see you guys in the comments, and stay tuned for my XR150L coverage. If there's any fun news updates along the way, I'll try to do my best to get on the bike and do a little motovlog action with you guys. It's always fun. It's always fun. It's always a pleasure. And there's not a lot for car viewing today. I haven't seen any. I guess earlier today when I took the kids to school, well, Teggy, I saw a Ferrari, but yeah, whatever. I'll see you guys in the comments. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more. Peace.